Greetings, Guardians. This is the Insane One here, back once again with another Destiny 2 Final Shape gameplay, Part 7. And I'm still not going to be doing intros, or at least recaps, so without wasting my time, let's jump on into this Final Shape action. I'm not muted. They didn't give me an option. Oh, this is a strike? Oh, they better not start me from the middle. I'll back the fuck out real quick. Tired of these guys doing that. There might be a session in progress. This better be the start.
Guardian, Cayde and Crow scouted a number of potential paths to get us closer to the witness. They sighted a tormentor guarding this pass. Take it out, and the way should be clear. Show no restraint. I want our enemy to know exactly what you're capable of.
See, that's the shit I'm talking about with that navigation shit. That dude knew where to go because I assume he did this already with his other characters, but that the marker was pointing straight forward. It didn't say turn. It didn't say turn right.
Lucent Hive? This must be the Bui Buzaki entry. Trapped in the pale heart with no way back.
Enjoying the chaos, no doubt.
I prefer people to not run straight through. I get that you've done it already. Not everybody is you. As you guys can see, I switched weapons, but I got the sun shot. That's only because I went to the tower to get me some whatchamacallit. Get me some
Taken wizard up ahead.
upgrade modules.
I'm certain, but I think it's the source of that smudge blocking our way.
A guard left by the witness. We're on the right track.
Why'd I burn me?
We can't even scratch that wizard shields. We need something stronger. Something like that Ahamkara skull, resonating with taken energy.
Even the memory of an Ahamkara may have power. Tread carefully.
No. Use it, Guardian. If it moves us forward, it's worth it.
It worked. The wizard's down and the way is clear.
Good work. If those Ahamkara prove to be helpful, you should look for opportunities to use them.
It's not like you to encourage recklessness, Zavala.
It's not like you, Ikora, to lecture on recklessness.
There were other routes we could have taken, but you chose the most dangerous. Why?
Isn't this the sort of risk you've always demanded I take?
Okay. That ain't it. But I got thanks game for not letting our ghosts tell us that the lake is dangerous and could kill me. But I went to the tower to get some upgrade modules because I got tired of not being able to increase my light level, and also I did the vaulted glass raid with silver in them. Only helped him out with the Templar and all the way up to the final boss. I still did not get the Vex Metal class. Someone else did though, so that's a little bit of pettiness. And then we did the first encounter of the final shape raid. So I know a little bit about that, but we didn't finish it. I'm kind of glad that we didn't. But yeah, I'm still not doing any intros. I managed to get my storage up to 15, but then it dropped down to 11 for some reason. But I'm still working on removing some stuff. But once and then I can probably. I'm testing this out right now. If 11 lasts a long time, then I can possibly go back to recap and everything like that. So, how about you back the hell up? Yeah, so that. But the other reason why I'm trying to increase it is so that way I could record us doing the final shape raid, which is Salvation's Edge. Dang, I got me like, I didn't get me the armor. I got me a weapon that I have to deep dive. How many of y'all gonna keep coming? 3 waves. Defend me while I hack the door. Wow, I fell. That's good. And that's my allies. Who's on me? Alright, good. Yeah, so the only reason why I had the sun shot because I was using the sun shot. God, that is loud in my ear. I was using the sun shot for the final shape rate to clear ads.
We should have taken a different path. One that's more direct, fewer enemies. I know that you're angry, that you've lost faith in the Traveler.
I shouldn't have followed it.
But don't let it cloud your judgment.
This isn't about the Traveler. It's about hitting back hard.
I know why I followed him. I thought that I didn't. It is what it is. But that first encounter of the final shape raid was pretty wild, trippy as fuck, but pretty wild. But yeah, I'll definitely gonna record the Salvation's Edge raid as long as I have enough stories. I just want to whatchamacallit, finish.
Ikora, should we be worried about the pulsing Ahamkara guts in the walls?
You should always be worried when there are guts in the walls.
Tormentor, ahead!
That's not like
You already know what to do.
I ain't no tormentor, that's a buff mentor. Dude on steroids. That dude's done this before, he's already heading towards that goddamn way. Pass that. So it's not like I'm doing a raid already. Like, dude still... Is he going to take down the shield? Yeah, how did he get there? Guess we just gotta clear ads while he gets rid of all this. Okay, there goes the waste of my grenade.
It's on the run, but we've wounded it. It won't get far.
Didn't do no damage. Do we go through here?
Guardian, between you and me, I like Zavala's moxie, but this ain't him. Ikora's right to be worried. I got a bad feeling too.
Thanks, game, for not telling me to go down and then straight. You just told me to go straight. I remember thinking that's something kind of old stuff. I didn't even know there was a downwards path.
Enemy signature incoming. It's gone. For now, at least.
Yeah, solar is a true. There was no pool for that.
This doesn't look like any place I've ever seen. Taken signatures. They're everywhere.
I need more. Yeah. Everywhere except the afterlife until now. What's happening? What is going on? Hey, how about you fuck off?
I'm going to kill this guy!
On top of you, bitch.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
I run now.
Ikora, Zavala, there's a whole town down here. The architecture looks pyramidal, but it's different. Older.
Something from the witness's past. Buried and abandoned in this mountain. Find out what it's hiding.
But be careful. We still don't know enough about its origins.
I'm waiting for one of them to move.
Give yourself to darkness. Only there will you find the answers you seek.
Did you hear that? It spoke to us. It wants to help. Just as I told you before.
Or it could be a trap. Listen to yourself, Zavala. I've known you for hundreds of years, but right now, I don't even recognize you.
You just don't like it when people change.
I don't like change that can cost lives.
That isn't your decision to make. When we faced Savathun, you took unimaginable risks.
That's enough. Focus on the mission. Get your eyes up each other's throats and put them back on that tormentor.
Oh damn. Cayde taking charge for it the first time? Against those two? As far as we know? I mean, as far as we've witnessed? No pun intended. Yeah, die, bitch. Yeah, I just need to finish this story really quickly, as well as the episode 1 of Echoes, just so I don't have to get worried about any spoilers, and 2 because episode 2 is like literally in, I want to say 13 days, because with the episodes they cut the battle pass short. Well, not so much short, but like we're only able to get to a certain level, and then the rest of the level unlocks with the next episode. Look at that awesome car.
There's the torment.
Rend it apart.
Let you through that up. Let you through that up, dude. Like, to be honest, the way he jumped down, it's like the game couldn't register if he was jumping down or floating. And the knives. Come on, football shoulder pads. Why don't you turn around to me? Good job. Alright, dude. From what I heard, the warlock can damn near become immortal with ever since the final stage started with the build. I'm in the Ikara's blood. You okay? How you died, dude? Into the uvula. Get out of my way. See those motherfuckers at me. Stop the Michael. He said stole the thing. That's the place from Skyrim. What? He said from Sovngarde. Dang. Already? Oh, he got a Nova Bomb thrown at his GPO.
Looks like the hive finally took a course.
You gotta go back? It was taken. He said he's spitting. Who the hell is that my fucking thing, dude? There it is. Oh, where is it?
I'm going to kill this guy!
Yeah, that's what I get. You don't know how to handle it. You don't know how to handle it, people. Man, that is loud. God. Set a trap for him. Shit.
Oh yeah!
Of course. Man, fuck you. Is there a reason as to why you're like so much on me? He's in danger. Oh, that's the first time I witnessed somebody else get caught that's not me. Fuck off. Why don't you get the fuck out of my face? Dude, how do you know where I am? I'm invisible for a reason.
I'm going to kill this guy!
Yeah, you don't know where I am. So. Got loud off stuff.
We did it. The way is clear.
Give yourself to darkness. Only there will you find the answers you seek. This is the first concrete, actionable lead we've had since we arrived.
What about Cayde's vision? We should follow the path the Traveler has laid for us.
How are we supposed to do that, when all it gives us is more riddles? Devotion, bravery, sacrifice. What does that even mean?
I don't know, but the Traveler wants you alive.
No! You do! That's what you want, Ikora. You once told me that to do nothing is cowardice. And now, you'd rather lose everything than to risk making the wrong move. But you aren't even thinking about that. You're just afraid to lose me like we lost Cayde. Commander, you're out of line! Stay out of this. You weren't there. You don't know what happened when you died on us.
You're right. I can't lose you, Zavala.
Someday you will. And you'll have to learn to live with that.
Wow.
Oh, was that the end? So where the hell is that down there? Death? Oh, I'm getting my look. Damn it.
Excellent work.
Answers are finally within our reach. Give yourself to darkness.
Zavala, this is reckless. And that's coming from me. You're not just going to let him do this, are
No
you?
one lets me do anything. I am Vanguard Commander, and you will follow my orders.
And we're your friends. We can find another way. The Traveler?
The Traveler can't help us. It could never help us. I gave it everything I had. And it keeps taking.
You have us. You have Cayde back. Your fire team.
That's not enough.
This feels random and out of nowhere, to be honest.
Bad news. The commander's left camp alone without his ghost. Tarj needs our help tracking him down. Zavala believes he'll find the witness's weakness by giving himself to darkness. We knew what the risks were when we came here, that we might not all make it back out. Zavala better than anyone. I know he's trying to protect us by going alone. It's why he left Tarj behind. He pretends he's dismissed Cayde's vision, but we've both seen what's behind his eyes. Zavala is ready to embrace his final death, just for a chance to destroy the witness. He needs us.
Oh, shit. There you go. Help Taj find Zavala before it's too late. Alright. Alright, Guardians, that was an intense story, but that was all for these episodes / mission 7 for Destiny 2 Final Shape. It's getting very heavy, but like I said, this, like, Zavala's little I mean, I understand that he was slowly losing faith, but this just feels out of nowhere, something and everything like that, especially for someone who was always telling us about building darkness, and then especially the whole thing with the season of the Haunted, and then him the way and the fact of I think, what was it? Yeah, it was ending of Shadowkeep, when how they were talking about how they've been our salvation, and how he was telling us that how they're not our salvation, or the fact that especially, and then when Sloane came back, or when Sloane was returned to us with Titan and everything, and then he knew that's how, and then he literally saw her and everything, and then the fact how Saint, and then the fact of the conversation that he was having with Saint during season of the Deep and everything like that. But it's just like it's like I said, it just feels out of nowhere for this to be happening. It feels like they just needed a reason to build tension, but they could have did it some other way. But like I said, I understand that why he's losing faith in the Traveler. Hell, I wouldn't say that if I said that I wasn't losing faith in the Traveler, I'd be lying myself. Because after Cayde died, and then the fact of the whole the Hive having the light, because I mean, one can say that that's where we saw it right there during the Witch Queen story, about how angry he was at the Traveler for giving the light to the Hive and everything like that. And then it started, and then it escalated with season on the Haunted and shit like that. But just for him to collapse now during for a time where he just saw, well, I don't know, actually I wouldn't say he, yeah, I think he did. Yeah, everybody except, I want to say us, experienced the whole final shape where everybody got put into eternal stillness for a brief moment. Yeah, Zavala and Ikora was right there, and so he felt that. So like, one would think that losing the faith in the Traveler or doing all this stuff right now would not make any sense. But yeah, I don't know. But I guess we'll see what's going on and what his true problem is. But yeah, if you Guardians did enjoy today's video for Destiny 2's final shape, you want to leave a like and comment below sharing thoughts if you did think of today's video. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you miss upcoming gameplay for Destiny 2 and so on. But until then, eyes up, Guardians.